Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. So here we are heading towards that peak of the season, really just a matter of days away, September 10th. But despite that, things are actually pretty quiet in the tropics. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's look at where we've been so far. So far, we've had 6 named storms, one of those becoming a hurricane and one major hurricane. You see that compared to the averages. So certainly we've got some time to see more storms, and all the expectations are that we will see that a little bit above average season. So that tells you we are expecting more storms, and typically we talk about this very often, that second half of the season, it's somewhat backloaded. Once you get to that peak of the season, you can really start to see a lot of storms in very rapid succession. Now, we're not seeing anything out there right now, but there is that concern that as we head through the next several weeks, say 4 to 5 weeks, we could start to see more and more activity. Look at the names that we've used so far this season. Fernand is done, moved out over the North Atlantic. An extratropical system, we're done with that, no concerns whatsoever. Then the question is, when do we see that next name on the list? So looking out long range, this is looking September 3rd through the 9th, and we do have this one highlighted area. So nothing is there yet, nothing is coming along in the short term. What we're really looking at is this here, and you're looking at this and you're saying, wait a second, there's dry air in here. I don't see anything. In fact, you don't even see that little X that would normally indicate the center of some sort of a wave or disturbance. And that's because it is not even there. It is something that is over Africa right now, a wave that is expected to move off the coast as we head through this weekend. And some of the computer models have been picking up on that and suggesting that conditions will be favorable, that we could see some development. So that's why we have this highlighted area, about a 20% chance of development over the next 7 days. And that's why you also don't see anything over the next couple of days, because there's nothing there. Really, over the next, say, 4 to 5 days, there's really nothing there. It's not until we get towards the end of that 7 days, there's that possibility, small possibility of something. Other than that, you see a lot of dry air, that Saharan dust working its way through the central Atlantic. You've got a wave to the south of that, very disorganized. And as you look at the Fox model going through the weekend, you're really not seeing anything going on. You're seeing all that Saharan dust work its way on towards the west into the Caribbean. We've got a frontal boundary pushing across the southeast. We're going to see our rain chances going up over Florida as we head into the holiday weekend, but that's not tropical. It's actually a frontal boundary, just a load of moisture being trapped down over us, but that's the area right there. So here we are on Monday evening, and it's working its way off the coast of Africa, and then you are seeing a wave right there, maybe the possibility of a little circulation, but if anything happens with that, it is going to take quite a bit of time, and it's way out there, so plenty of time to watch it. And of course, we'll keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.